Have you ever been driving down a lonely road at night and seen a single light flickering in the distance? A light where no house should be, deep in the woods or across an empty field. Most of the time, it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. But in the small, forgotten town that borders Marsh Hollow, the locals know that some lights are not to be trusted. They know to fear the light of the Lantern Man. For generations, residents have shared hushed stories of a solitary glowing lantern moving through the murky swamp. It's not a hiker, not a park ranger. The figure holding it is described as a tall, dark silhouette, utterly featureless. No face, no clothes, just an inky black shape against the night. The most unsettling part, the lantern itself. Its flame burns with an eerie, unwavering intensity. It never flickers, not in a howling gale, not during a torrential downpour. It just glows, a steady, hypnotic beacon in the oppressive darkness. Witnesses who have been brave enough, or perhaps foolish enough, to get close report something that chills them to the bone. As the silent figure glides through the thick mud and tangled roots, they hear the distinct sound of human footsteps, a heavy, rhythmic crunch of leaves and twigs, perfectly matching the pace of a person walking. But the silhouette makes no sound. The ground beneath it remains undisturbed. It's as if the sound is a recording, played on a loop to mimic the living. It's not just humans who feel the wrongness of this place. The wildlife seems to know better. Hunters and naturalists have long noted that Marsh Hollow is unnervingly silent. You won't find deer grazing near its edge or hear the calls of birds from its trees. Animals instinctively avoid it. Dogs, brought near the swamp's borders, will whine and pull at their leashes, their fur standing on end, desperate to get away from something their owners can't see. They sense a predator of a different kind. The Lantern Man is a creature of habit, favoring specific conditions for his appearances. He is most often sighted during the thickest, most disorienting fog, usually as the clock ticks towards midnight. When the world is cloaked in a grey shroud and visibility drops to mere feet, that's when his lantern begins its silent procession. It floats through the mist, a single point of clarity in a confusing world, seeming to offer a path to safety. But it is a promise it has no intention of keeping. The stories always carry a grim warning. Never, ever follow the light. Over the years, several people have vanished near Marsh Hollow. Curious teenagers on a dare, lost travelers seeking a way out of the woods, even seasoned woodsmen who should have known better. The pattern is always the same. They are last seen heading towards a strange light in the swamp. Search parties are launched, combing every inch of the treacherous terrain, but they find nothing. No footprints, no broken branches, no signs of a struggle. It's as if the person simply ceased to exist the moment they stepped off the known path. Sometimes, weeks or even months later, something of theirs will turn up. A backpack, a single shoe, a weathered jacket, found impossibly deep within the swamp, in areas that are nearly inaccessible to humans. The belongings are often pristine, untouched by the muck and mire, as if carefully placed there. A trophy, perhaps, or a final cruel taunt left behind by the entity that claimed their owner. Local folklore offers a chilling explanation for the lantern's origin. The legend says that the Lantern Man was not the first. Long ago, a traveler became lost in the swamp and was lured to their doom by a mysterious light. When they were taken, their soul was trapped, becoming the new flame inside the lantern, forced to lure the next victim. The lantern, they say, contains the soul of the first person it ever ensnared, and with every new soul it claims, its own power grows stronger. The silhouette is just a vessel, a puppet controlled by the tormented, hungry spirit within the light. The old-timers in the area speak of the swamp as if it's a living, breathing creature. They say you can feel it when the Lantern Man is about to walk. The air grows heavy, the usual night sounds die away, and a deep, expectant stillness settles over the landscape. They call it the swamp waking up. It's a sign that the lantern has begun to glow, and that something ancient and malevolent is once again stirring in the heart of Marsh Hollow, hungry for company. So, if you're ever near that forsaken swamp and a dense fog rolls in, stay in your car, lock your doors, and if you see a single, steady light moving through the trees, a light that seems to promise warmth and guidance, you must resist its call. Ignore the sound of footsteps that follow it. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you, because the Lantern Man is always looking for a new light to add to his collection. And in Marsh Hollow, some paths only lead to darkness. Thanks for watching. If you have your own local legends you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there.